Welcome back. Today we're going to carry on with our, I want to say Project Zomboid run, but it's not a Project Zomboid run. It's the Long Dark run. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. I would like to make it to 500 days. I don't think I will record that many episodes on it. I'm pretty sure we'll die before then. But we're going to jump right back on into our game. 78%. Just traveled into... Oh, really? I was like... Okay, that's incredibly frustrating. I was really sure that we were going to save because we found that car. But I guess we only save on interiors. We need to eat something quickly. We haven't. Okay, this is before we cooked any food. That means we didn't get any of the stuff from the cabin. We found a bunch of cattails down here. Okay, let me fast forward time slightly. Using a magic time fast forwarder. It's called Life, and it will take a few moments. Okay, we'll harvest these cattails again.
My life.
I think we left ourselves some last time as well. We know there's a wolf down here. We're carrying loads of stuff that we don't want the wolf to get. Office cattail. There's this. Okay. I'm just gonna run for it, I think. I'm gonna run. Oh, we can't run because we need the energy to get down the thing. Oh, my dude. Well, this is really frustrating. Let's see if I can get down this. Is it? Did I just jump down here before? Is that really how I got down? No. Come on. This is a very slight incline. You're not going to fall off there. I guess we try and get down over there. That looks a little bit better. Jumping down that. Is there a cave here? Okay, so I'm going to have to rethink how we play this because I'm only going to be able to pause and save episode to episode. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it differently to that. Because I can't force it to save, and it definitely didn't save on quit. I guess we're going down here. Yep, well, wish us luck. Alright, minor bruising. You know what, we'll take minor bruising right now. We are still freezing to death. Okay, we need to start a fire. He's gonna kill that rabbit and come for us. Really hope we don't die because of this. Okay.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Let's add a coal. Let's add some sticks. Take a torch. Throw the torch at the wolf. Wonder if we can scare him off. Get out of here, buddy. Cool. That kind of worked. Sort of. Didn't run very far. He definitely didn't run very far. Let's go ahead and cook our rabbit. Yeah, that's a torch. Where are you gonna run to? I don't really get where you're running to, but you did kill this rabbit for me. So I'm gonna take the rabbit right now. It's my bit of rabbit. Alright, 22 minutes till it's ready. Everything takes too long without a knife. Everything takes too long on this.
I'm kind of thirsty.
We can drink you some water. Oh man, I'm really bummed out that I didn't save. Kind of sucks. What do you want? What do you want, eh? Back off. Yeah. Damn right, you back off. Okay. We'll eat these 2 bits of rabbit. With 30 minutes left on the fire. We can map this area. Gives us something anyway. And we'll take a torch. Do kind of need this. I can't remember how we did this before. We got the wolf in a different position, right? 3 minutes on the fire. Is the wolf going after another rabbit? Oh, he is. Okay, so maybe he'll ignore us then. Let's go for the wolf will ignore us and we'll go around. Here's where we could have come down. Grab a few more rocks. I mean, we could go take his other rabbit. It's kind of mean, right? Kind of want to do that. Because all we're going to do is we're going to... There's a rope we can take right over there. We could, like, push him off this one. Really want to do it. Yeah. It's another rabbit we got. Alright. Let's actually get out of here now. Okay. Did we find this cave before? I think we found this cave. Matches. Seed of firewood. Okay, I don't think we found this cave. This is a nice cave. That's it, though. Matches are always useful. No charcoal in this fire. There's some rose hips as well. That wolf's going to be following us for sure. We need to get over to the rope. We can't run because we need stamina. I think we picked up 2 extra rabbits on this run though. Compared to... I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess I just... I can only end the stream when I'm inside. Now that I have matches, I need to be real careful that I don't accidentally use them. If you misclick lighting that torch off another torch, you can use a match by accident. Which is, you know, when you've only got 10 matches, it's kind of a big deal. Another bunny. Now I'm pretty sure... Yeah, here's the rope. We can make it up there, right? I think I did eat a snack last time. We've got a good torch already.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, maybe we'll just eat one more cattail. Okay. Salvation. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Mostly because I've watched you do this before and it was fine. Okay, torch is still going. We're at the top of the rope. We didn't check this area out before, so we'll go do that now quickly. We can't do any more mountaineering. We are freezing to death again. A bit of rope here. It would be really nice to, lose my own train of thought. It would be really nice to
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Survey here. But I feel like if I survey, I'm just going to freeze to death a little bit too much. Let's grab the rose hips. Head over to the cabin. It's going to scare the birds, right? Yeah. Knew that was going to scare the birds. Start way further back if I want to catch a bird. We did find some good stuff in this cabin before. I wonder if it does different loot this time, or whether we get the same loot. Either way, let's get ourselves a little bit warmer than we are. Start a new fire. Oh, I didn't take the charcoal. I should have taken the charcoal beforehand. We can get back to exploring a little bit of new stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll add one of these cedars and a bunch of sticks. It's gonna put us into like early evening when it should be quite warm anyway. Let's get the skillet on here. Can we make broth now? Well, I guess we can't make broth without a cooking pot. Okay, so that's going to take 6 minutes. I guess that one doesn't have many calories on. That was the field dressing magazine.
Where's the good stuff?
Pretty sure we got a barb from here before. I think it's all like pre-seeded, so it should just be the same. Scrap metal. Nothing on this one. There was a fuse there, I remember that, for sure. Yeah, here's our trail boots. Here's our wires. Nothing in the crates. Although I think we did break a crate down last time. We needed the wood. Let's go ahead and put our trail boots on anyway. Certainly better than our current shoes. Nice. Try and warm up a little bit. So we can eat our fresh rabbit. We'll cook another herbal tea. That'll take 10 minutes. What can we do for 10 minutes? 10 minutes gives us really nothing. Guess we missed the straw. Can't break down the chair. We're still carrying this really heavy hammer. Papers. Gotta make sure we get everything. I did rush through this a little bit. Okay, okay. 4 minutes until ready. Let's drink that up. Okay, I added just a little bit too much fuel. How many torches do we have? Quite a few. I mean, let's go out and just have a quick look around. We can always come back here. 1 hour 24 is not too bad. Some crows. I guess they're over the dead body in the actual hut there. We need somewhere with an actual interior. So it looks like there's some stuff down here. I mean, we're probably not going to end up going back to that hut. There's no reason to. Not if there's somewhere with an interior down here. Really like an improvised knife. I'm gonna have to try and craft one of those. We did find this truck on the road, didn't we? So this is where I saved before. Where I tried to save. I assumed that by getting into this truck, it was like a transition. And you see the symbol that appears at the top of the screen. I just assumed that was saving. Guess not. I guess maybe that means wind chill. Maybe I got that all wrong. Does that mean wind chill? Is it this symbol? There's no wind chill in the car. There's a car battery in there though. We need that right now. More crows. Looks like some sort of fuel station. Orca gas station, okay. Pry bar. That is a tool. Okay. I mean, we can just pry this. We can pry this open now. We have that ability. Nothing. Doesn't look like anything in the back seats. Check the front. Okay. We need to get a new torch out. Not quite sure how safe that is around all this fuel, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Looks like there's loads of houses up there. Be really nice to survey this. Door's locked. Kinda want to survey it. Is that another heavy hammer? I mean, sure, I'm gonna take it. Okay, I feel like we're near. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Alright, this is how I nearly died. He just walked around my torch. Alright. Can we run? We can't run. We need to get somewhere to sleep. Fortunately, I have been to Milton before. Just never been down this area. I guess we still have a sprained ankle.
I don't feel so good.
Can we do that? Wolf bite? Okay. That does allow us to sprint. We really need to just get to the house and get kind of a bit more of a setup. We have more stuff now, though. At least we can make consistent fires. We couldn't stay in Mystery Lake because we just didn't have any way to continuously make fire. I guess now we can continuously make fire. We need to work out how to get to a forge and how we can make a knife, because that's going to make our lives a whole lot easier. And I don't think, in this kind of game mode, I don't think any kind of tools spawn naturally. I know we do have 2 heavy hammers, but I think they're the only ones that can spawn. Like the hatchet and the hatchet and the knife you have to make yourself. And we need to drop some of this gear. We're carrying way too much, so we need somewhere to store it. And it looks like that big house on the right is going to be a nice position to do so from. Got too many rabbits on us as well. That's why we got attacked by the wolf.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah, we're tired. We're low health. We need to get inside. So this is going to be a... This is definitely going to be a base of operations right here. We can use this place. Nice potato. Oh, there's loads of stuff in here. Peaches and salt. Some more mill flour. Just need to tidy it up. Okay, let's use the torch. We picked up 12 matches. It's not too bad.
Come on. Come on. Too heavy. That did it.
Too heavy. Okay. Let's get this away. Can add the cedar firewood. It's going to give us an hour. We've got a nice number of cooking slots on here. Should actually just be auto watering these. Let's make a bunch of water while we're here. Let's use the cooking skillet as well. We can also cook a potato. Look at that, 1 hour. Using all the slots. Have a quick look in the fridge.
I'll be hungry later.
So we definitely have some things that I don't want to carry on me. I have 2 of these heavy hammers for a start. I don't really want to carry either of them. What we want to do is kind of take them to the forge. So I think if we have a look at tools, we need a heavy hammer and a forge to make an arrowhead. We don't need it for that. What do we need for this hatchet? Improvised hatchet. We do need a heavy hammer. We need scrap metal, cloth, and a forge. Okay, that's easy to get. We just need the yeah, okay, so we need to take the heavy hammer to the forge. I think that should be one of our primary goals. I don't know what we do with the second heavy hammer, though. There's a carrot. Still a little bit heavy. What else are we carrying? I think we're carrying way too much food. Oh wow, so this got ruined, and this got ruined by that wolf attack. I mean, I guess we're just gonna harvest that quickly. How long did that take? 20 minutes, okay. 6 minutes until boiled. This is fine. There's a cooking pot here as well. Minutes until boiled. Okay, so that's a good set of mittens. More wind resistance, more water resistance. Less temperature. Not really designed for warmth, and yet these are better. I guess because they're ragged. This water's going to be done now. Let's take 2 of our cans with us. Always good to have 2 cans. Take that water with us as well. 18 minutes on the potato. We're just gonna cook more water, I think. Water for days. Minutes. Stick another hour on, and we'll drop some water in the fridge. got 3 litres on us. We'll pick up some more in a moment, so I'm just going to transfer all the water in here, as well as the sodas. Really want to work on these carcasses as well. Kind of want to do that now. I might do that as the light fades a little bit more. I know we have a good bed upstairs to sleep in. I've slept here before. I'm getting really tired. See it in his eyes. Should be able to recover most of our injury.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, we know. Take the charcoal. Just do a quick survey. Okay. So that definitely does save the game. More matches. We couldn't find any matches, now we're absolutely swamped in them. Any more gear up here? Jeans. It's jeans, eh? I mean, we can wear jeans. Jeans are better than no jeans. 2 pairs of jeans. I think the water downstairs is boiling. Oh look, there's extra bedrooms up here this time. I have to get downstairs. Yeah, everything's burning. We'll take the potato, melting, take the water. I think I'm gonna move the can. I'll just put it here because we don't need too many cans. We'll wait for you to be boiled and we'll take it. We'll leave the skillet there. This has got 59 minutes left. So let's add 52 minutes. 53. Let's get rid of some of the worst torches. 57. 59. 54 versus 58. We should leave that to just burn out now. Let's search the rest of the house and get some sleep, maybe. Or at least deal with those rabbits quickly. I need the guts to start curing so we can use them for things. Peaches and salt. Cardboard box and some mill flour. Okay, most of those are empty. Let's have a look at... I guess we can drop some of the stuff in the fridge then. Anything that's kind of heavy. That's actually kind of low, that one. The mill flour can go in the fridge. The oil can go in the fridge. Maple syrup. We'll keep the granola bar, it's quite light. The tins can go in here as well. And the salt and the carrots. Everything else we can just kind of keep on us. Alright, let's process these rabbits. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Gonna take 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Something to eat.
This is gonna kill us slowly, isn't it? Do need to eat something to make sure we don't actually die while we do this. Go ahead and drop this pelt on the floor. Rabbit pelt goes there.
I'm so tired.
You know what? I think we have to go to bed. I think it's too much of a risk. We'll eat some food, we'll go to bed, we'll heal up. It'll be the morning. We'll have a good 10 hours nap. Just drank some water. See the rest of our cattails. Cattails are 150 each. We just ate one, so that's 300. 450. 600. It's like 750. It's probably enough food. I'm gonna eat one more for good luck. "10 hours, let's go." Okay. I mean, we healed a bunch there. It was not quite enough, but enough, right? I might try to sleep just a little bit more. Four more hours. Should be warm. We'll regen just a little bit more. It'll be light. Yeah, we're fully rested now. We probably didn't get 4 more hours, but that's fine. We'll drink some water and we'll go and have a look around the rest of the house. I mean, despite what's happened, we're in a pretty good position. It's not quite light enough outside to see inside, but we can harvest the rest of this rabbit. It's going to take 40 minutes anyway. It should be lighter by the time we've done this. Okay, that's one rabbit down. This is going to take another hour. Okay, another rabbit down. Just really want to start these curing.
Getting weak.
Hour and 22 minutes, okay. So we looked in there. Standard bathroom with a distress pistol. Not quite sure what we're going to do with the distress pistol. I'll take the water from the toilet. Bit weird, I know, but hey, water is water in this game. Doesn't look like anything else in there. Then we have the storage room with another sewing kit. It's a third sewing kit. Cardboard boxes, stacks of paper. I mean, I will take all the paper. I don't want to make more tinder plugs. They become irrelevant after a certain amount of time. I guess cardboard boxes. Nothing else I can see in here that's any use. There's the fireplace. There's a trunk. Nothing good in there. Okay. We're pretty low on calories, so we're probably going to starve ourselves for the day. I'm going to try and recover the loss this evening. Means we need to get a good amount of calories. Okay, so nothing else really interesting up here. We'll head downstairs. There's loads of houses nearby we can check out, though. I think what we need to do is make sure our inventory is pretty much empty. So, definitely don't need this distress pistol. Don't need this. 2 rabbits. I mean, sure. We can drop those outside. This is broken. We'll have to tear that apart later. I think the water can go in the fridge. We'll drop... Yeah, we drop all of these. I don't even really want to carry the matches around with us, to be honest. We'll drop the coal in here as well. We'll drop these 3 kilos of books. And these newspapers. work gloves that we're not actually wearing that we can drop. And then some rabbit stuff we're going to drop outside. Okay, well that's a big pile of stuff that we can sort out later. Don't really have time for that right now. Need to make sure that we use the light. So I think it was 3. We actually want the guts. Yeah, I actually wanted the guts, my bad. Let's drop the guts here. That's the 2 rabbits. Okay, there we go. So those guts should cure, and then I think we can turn them into fishing line. We can use them to make sewing kits. Everything else can be dropped on the doorstep. Let's go and check out some of these other houses. We should be fine without fire to do this. There is actually another rabbit over there that I want to try and get. Just seen him. More rabbits, the better. Do I hear a wolf? Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up. Run, 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 run. Yeah, got you. Alright, I didn't think I was going to get that one. Let's go drop him back at the house quick. Okay. Should have no smell right now, which is good. Don't want to get attacked by a wolf again. That was a bit too much, to be honest.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, we know you're getting cold, buddy. Let's have a quick look in this car then. Alright, we're cold now, so we're gonna go check out this house. Oh, we can't get in this one. Can we get in this one next door?
Cold.
Just need any house to go into. Let's go into the credit union then. Let's run for that because I don't want to lose any more condition. We're heating up in here. Oh, really? We're not? It's a tin of coffee. Coffee's good. Oh, we're gonna need a torch or something. If we've got no gear we can put on. We've got nothing, have we? 24 matches. I guess we're only wearing 1 ragged sweatshirt. It's a bit of a problem right now, otherwise we'd be warming up inside. Don't know quite what to do about that. Guess we light a torch. I'm gonna waste... I'm gonna waste a match or something on this. Got a debt. Yeah. I just can't afford to lose any more health. We have
What
to.
if the owner's around?
We have to heal up. Nothing in here. Something useful in the deposit boxes? Probably not. I'm gonna eat a granola bar. With that extra rabbit, we should have enough food to get to 750 before we starve ourselves. Of course, there's nothing in any of these. If there was, it would only be cash money. Nothing down there. A book and spray paint. Not particularly useful things. And spray paint can be useful, but... Sure, I want to crack that safe right now. The other one was quite good, actually. Maybe we do. Just about warm enough. Hopefully it gets warmer throughout the day here. Otherwise we're not going to be able to manage without doing another fire. cup of coffee in the microwave. Pretty cool. We did get a tin of coffee as well. It's going to help us help us out a lot later. All right, locker check. Nothing. 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 Okay. Another cup of coffee. These guys sure like their coffee. Briefcase. Do you need another torch here soon? Newsprint. Newspaper. Another granola bar. Oh, nearly put the torch out then. That's a mistake. I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be some water in this toilet. Yeah, another whole liter actually. It's not too bad. We do need to drink, so I don't want to carry too much of it. Let's just drink some of it now. It gets real heavy, real quick. More lockers to search. Doesn't look like we got anything good. Looks like everything. Can't see anything else. There's a cardboard box there. Just got this little office, I guess. Desk drawers. Something good? Nothing good. Okay. Nothing in the ATM machines. Alright, I'm gonna make a run for the next house. Which will be... I guess this one. Post office. Just try and get inside real quick. Oh, we're still losing. Yeah, we're going up now. It's okay. Just need to make sure that I'm not going down. Like, we're not actually warming up in here, but as long as we're not going down, then it doesn't matter. Not too bothered. Oh, a magnifying lens. That's incredible. This has been probably my best run ever for finding... I mean, I haven't played that many runs, but for finding stuff I actually needed and being in a good location, this has been pretty incredible, to be honest. The magnifying lens, we have like infinite fire right now, so that's pretty cool. Do we gain more temperature? Yeah, I think we gain more temperature if we have a torch and a torch on the floor. That's kind of cool. I guess the biggest problem we have is clothing right now. Clothing, we need those rabbits cured. We need to make that rabbit... Where is it? I guess we can make this. Rabbit skin hat, cured guts, and cured rabbit pelts. So we need, basically we need rabbits and pigeons is the goal. Rabbits and pigeons. Well, there were some of the pigeons further up. Ooh, a candy bar. So I guess we could go and take those.
Cool to think.
At the moment, we're a bit too cold to think. Here's a house. This will do. Okay, nice book. Some paintings. There's a fridge. Oh, something in the fridge. Nothing good in the oven. Never normally anything good in the oven, to be honest. Bunch of cupboards we can check out in a second. This takes a bit of time. What time is it? Midday. Okay. More peaches.
I better take this food.
Salty crackers. But they were moldy, actually. Do I want to eat those? I don't want to save them. I think crackers are one of the best foods in the game. I think just because they're so lightweight. Or how many calories they give you. And water is pretty easy. I mean, every time you're making a fire, you should be making some water. That's what I found anyway. It was a nice big can of food as well, though. I don't think we have a can opening yet. What was that? Big Moose. Oh, that was more coffee. Big Moose kicks. Oh, I let the torch run out. Whoops. Okay. I think the biggest thing we need is clothing.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
So maybe we spend the rest of the day... Yeah, I think we have to spend the rest of the day getting those... There's a hoodie. It's actually not terrible with our setup right now. Should give us a little bit more warmth. We spend the rest of the day sorting those rabbits out. Do all these cabinets. We do these ones. Yeah, we did. If we head back... We head back and we pick up the rabbits. We process the rabbits. And we get all of those guts curing. I think that's how we're going to have to play this. And then by the tomorrow as well, we'll have healed up fully. We can go hunt some more rabbits. We know there's some outside the front of our house here. And we also know where some birds are, so maybe we head back up towards the birds. I think that's what we're going to do with the rest of today. So let's take the rabbit carcasses. We'll take some food. Get back inside. We're going to be warm in here anyway. So we've got one pelt curing there. And I think we just have to spend... Maybe we spend daylight hours reading. Let's put the coal here. Actually picked up quite a nice amount of coal. That's just ruined. That can just sit there. I guess we just take all the papers and we can process them or dump them in a different corner. They're just in the way here a little bit. I'm going to put them in this cabinet, actually. We might not need them. So that cabinet's going to be papers. I think we have some more. Let's get rid of those. Okay. We did also have... We had a book to read. How do I find books in the inventory? Field dressing, so... Improve carcass harvesting skill. Do I want to try and read this? The 10-hour book. I just don't think we have enough time to read a 10-hour book right now. I'd read a cooking book. And this handguns one, I don't think it's going to be useful ever. We'll put them on the table for now. Alright, what else you got? Oh, we had that gun as well, didn't we? We definitely don't need that. We can harvest this. We don't need 2 lots of spray paint either. Just 1 is enough, and even then, 1 isn't fantastic. Okay, got some books. So don't need 3 sewing kits. We make like a sewing cupboard. This is going to be the sewing cupboard. Okay, so in the sewing cupboard we're going to put our spare clothing. And our sewing kits. Oh, not the socks, we need to wear those. We'll put the sewing kits in here for now. And I'll put the scrap metal in here as well, actually, and the wires. I need to remember to put the socks back on. I made that mistake before. So 2 jeans, 1 jacket. We need another head slot. What else did I drop over here? So there's 1 pelt, and then I did drop another pelt, didn't I? Or did I not? Here's the other pelt. Fresh rabbit pelt. Here we go. 5% cured. Okay, so that's 26, that's 5%. The guts are curing in the other room. Yeah, I guess we just do this then for the rest of the day. We'll take the meat off and we'll take the guts off. That's going to take us 2 hours. We'll lose condition really slowly throughout this, but this is fine. It's another rabbit down. We'll drop the hides here in this corner. Looks like there's a blizzard outside anyway, so shame to waste the good weather on doing this, but there's the guts. Okay, and then 2 more rabbits to process. 2 more rabbits to process. Okay. 1 more rabbit down. We'll drop the guts on the floor here. We'll harvest this one. It's another hour and 20 minutes out of our day. We're going to have to stop right there because I just realized I'm running out of water. Definitely do not want to run out of water because that's going to kill us really quickly. So we'll just we'll finish this off now. Lucky it. I don't know if it saved it then. 1 hour and 20 minutes left. Maybe we got some way through that. Maybe we didn't. Either way, that should be all the rabbits done. Let's drop those on the floor right there. We'll drop our 2 hides here. Okay, so that should be enough. I think we need, what, 3 and 2? Was that what we needed? Rabbit skin mitts, we needed 4. Okay, so we do need 1 more. Actually, we need 7. Okay, we need way more than I thought. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 2 more rabbits. And then we need 5 birds. That's going to be the bigger problem, I think. We do have some food. But it remains uncooked. We've got the trout that's cooked, which is fine. That's raw rabbit. This is all raw. I guess if we cook it, it's not going to be too bad. Do I really want to start another fire? This game is taxing on process. You have to think a little bit ahead. I'm going to leave myself 10... I'm going to just take 4 matches with me, right? I'm just going to leave myself 20 matches here. I've got a fire striker, I've got the magnifying lens. I'm going to try and use the magnifying lens whenever I can. I just don't need all this stuff. This says it's moldy. I don't think I'll get too sick from eating that. I also don't need all this coffee, so... Problem is it's getting real dark real quick. Maybe we do start a fire. Could start a fire. Could just go to sleep. Let's just go to sleep. We won't waste the match. We're warm enough. We know where the bed is. We can... What can we do? It's not wasting any time. We can definitely eat this. That's 324 calories. Moldy rabbit raw. Okay, both of these were raw. Plenty of water on us. A lot of 2.2 kilograms of charcoal as well. We don't need that much. Drop some of those off. Prepare some rose hips.
I could eat anything.
And we do have a cloth, so we should make some more bandages. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat then. What else can we eat? We'll eat the chocolate bar. This should bring us to 750. It's like the magic number, right? Because if we sleep for 10 hours here, we're going to use 750 calories. So we'll take the granola bar too, and then we'll drink water and sleep immediately. I think that's the mistake I made yesterday. But this is going to heal us up. This will be good. 10 hours. Let's go. 10 hours sleep. We might not actually be able to...
All I could think
Still
about
dark.
is food.
We didn't heal up very much from that, actually. Thought we'd heal up more. We don't have the lamp yet, so our only option is kind of getting a torch out or sleeping more. Guess we could just pass time. There's the bed. And if you can see anything, but I can't. We know the bed's there. There's some stuff on the floor here. Yeah, not gonna be able to see anything. Let's just drink some water. We can't sleep anymore, we'll just have to pass the time.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
God, it's still too dark. Okay. Use the fire striker. Well, we won't waste good fire. I think we're just crouched in the corner, that's why I couldn't get out. Okay, so the guts are curing. We'll pretend we intended to do that and we actually wanted to start a fire. We'll use the torch. We might have to use a piece of coal here. I'd rather not.
Come on. Turned out pretty well.
2 minutes. Let's go ahead and add some coal. Okay, we do have an hour on here now. Let's cook some rabbit. Cook some rabbit, we'll cook some water. I don't think I want to cook a full 2 liters. We'll just cook 15. 17 minutes, 15 minutes until ready. Should be fine. And I think I'm going to leave it there actually for this episode. And I can actually save this time. I believe I can just pop outside. Yes. And I'll pop back inside. Alright, well I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Next time we're going to be hunting a few more rabbits, trying to capture some birds, and make a little bit better clothing for some exploration of the area. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.